try to sum up what I think has been an absolutely fascinating day. This morning I spoke about the importance of pragmatism as a way of understanding and framing energy demand research. And I think that is very important. But what I think emerged from the panel discussion was how much broader our philosophical understanding has to be if we are to understand what we are doing, to reflect on it, and to see it as a lifetime's work rather than something that we just dip into for a few years. The responses, the talks that each of the panellists did, I found absolutely fascinating. Michelle was talking about the dialectic between qualitative and quantitative. It seems to me, Michelle, that you're beginning to point to the large-scale structure of science. And when I think about the two of the greatest empirical studies of the 19th century, and here I'm thinking about the Voyage of the Beagle, which was almost entirely qualitative and turned society upside down, and the Michelson-Morley experiment, which took place at the other end of the century, and turned the whole of physics upside down. And one was qualitative and one was quantitative. And so revolutions can come from anywhere, and you don't necessarily know in advance where they will come from. And of course, if you look at what Darwin actually did, it was multi-methods research. It wasn't just qualitative, it was mixed methods research. The importance of negative results. It seems to me that success leads to complacency, whereas in principle, if it doesn't lead to depression and withdrawal, failure can lead to learning. And in the long run, learning, I think, is much more important. Falsification. So we don't set out to prove that we were right, at least I hope we don't set out to prove that we were right. We entertain the possibility that we might be wrong, that we might actually be profoundly confused about what's going on in the way we conceptualise energy demand systems. Measurement. Measurement is really important. Thank you, David. That's an excellent summary. One of the things I want our students to remember is that all metrics are theoretically constructed. Okay, so rulers don't just fall out of the sky, they have actually to be invented. And all rulers have to be invented, and they have to be maintained. And they actually evolve in symbiosis with theories. Regret. Who was talking about regret? Where's she gone? I can't. Yes, regret. Something. Vicky, you were talking about regret, I think. Where's Vicky?
Which one?
Yeah. Okay. I can't find her at the moment. I'm sure she's here somewhere. It seems to me that what you should be doing is not learning how to avoid regret, but how to bear it, because it's inevitable. Scientific research in energy demand will disappoint you far more often than it provides a source of elation. And that's just the way the world is. Get used to it, embrace it. It's a way of learning. Vicky, where is Vicky? No, the other Vicky. There she is. Right, okay. That's, the glasses are recording. Tolerance. Thank you for your call for tolerance between disciplines, between perspectives, between methods. I think it's absolutely essential. So, one or two more things to say. Yes, that brings me to the end of my little philosophical ramble. What I want to do now is just to thank some people. So I want to start by thanking the committee of students that put together this event. I think it's been absolutely fantastic. And please, if we can give them a quick round of applause. won't ask them to stand up because they are all bright lime green. Would it be possible for me to have a T-shirt? May I have a T-shirt? We can sort out the details later. Okay, their helpers, the admin teams that supported the event, our keynote speaker, Katie, again, thank you. Thanks also to Sven, who stepped in and wrote us a PowerPoint presentation and did a talk at 23 hours notice, I believe. Something like that. Okay, thank you, Sven, that was fantastic. So, I think that's pretty much all I want to say, except for feedback forms. And at this point I'm going to lie to you and say that we have actually locked you in and we will not open the doors again until you fill in your feedback forms, which have been designed by somebody who really understands that feedback forms have to be short. So get to it, and if you need to borrow a pen, I can lend you a pen. There are no excuses for not filling in your feedback forms. So, I'd like to thank all of you. I'd like to thank the attenders, the organisers, the speakers, the keynote speaker. Give yourselves a big round of applause, please.